We need to talk about what just happened in Los Angeles. Because if anyone still had lingering doubts about the potential of this Lakers squad when everything falls into place, those doubts disappeared on Sunday night. The Los Angeles Lakers didn't just defeat the Oklahoma City Thunder, they dismantled them. The final score, 126-99. A dominant 27-point victory over the team with the best record in the NBA. But this wasn't just another win during the regular season, it was a statement. A loud warning to the entire Western Conference, maybe even the whole league. When the Lakers are locked in on defense, sharing the ball on offense, and emotionally connected, they become a serious threat. On Sunday night, they reminded everyone just how dangerous they can be. With the season approaching its final stretch and playoff seeding on the line, the Lakers needed a strong test. And they got one. Oklahoma City wasn't just leading the West. They had the top overall record in the NBA. They brought elite defense, momentum, and an MVP-caliber season from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But the game turned into a complete blowout. Let's start with Luka Doncic. What he did against the league's top-rated defense was masterful. He dropped 30 points, handed out 6 assists, and made the entire performance look effortless. Luka broke down the Thunder defense with spins, crossovers, step-backs, and slick no-look passes. Nearly every decision he made was the right one. He dissected OKC's defensive schemes, drew double teams, caused confusion, and found open shooters with perfect timing. Speaking of shooters, the Lakers nailed 22 three-pointers. That's their highest total all season. Much of that success came from the attention Luka drew and the smart ball movement that followed. After the game, LeBron James summed it up. Luka was phenomenal, and that praise means something coming from someone who's seen everything in the game. But Luka didn't do it alone. Austin Reeves is currently playing the best basketball of his career. He looks confident, focused, and fired up. He scored 20 points, hit shots from beyond the arc, attacked defenders, and, most impressively, played outstanding defense. His assignment? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a crafty, slippery guard who usually gets to the free throw line with ease. SGA still managed 26 points. But here's the shocking part. He didn't attempt a single free throw. Not one. This is a player who typically lives at the line. The last time that happened was in December 2021. Reeves stayed glued to him all night, fought through every screen, kept his hands up, and challenged every attempt. And then there's LeBron James. He didn't need to take over the scoring. He scored 19 points, but his presence was commanding. He led emotionally and defensively. He was constantly talking, directing rotations, and ensuring his teammates stayed disciplined. He played a key role in limiting Chet Holmgren, OKC's dynamic big man, who finished with just 10 points and was barely a factor. The Lakers dominated the glass, won the second-chance points battle by 10, and held Oklahoma City to only 12 total free throw attempts. That's not luck. That's the result of consistent defensive execution. After the game, head coach J.J. Redick said, "We stuck to the plan, on both ends. No panic, no overreactions, just solid execution." This wasn't about one night. It was about momentum. It was about timing. The Lakers now sit at 48-30, comfortably in the top 3 of the Western Conference. And since Luka arrived, something has changed. They've taken down the Nuggets, beat the Rockets, and now embarrass the Thunder. In every matchup, they've showcased poise, defense, and elite playmaking. They're not just picking up wins, they're sending a clear message. When the Lakers play with this kind of energy, no team in the West is safe. And it's not over yet. The Lakers and Thunder are about to face off again on Tuesday. Sure, the Lakers might adjust their lineup slightly, especially with another game in Dallas on Wednesday, Luka's return to Texas. But this rematch will be intense. Oklahoma City now knows what to expect. And the Lakers have found their rhythm. They've earned league-wide respect. With the playoffs fast approaching, the Lakers are peaking. And that's dangerous for everyone else. Bottom line, if this Lakers team keeps performing at this level, if Luka keeps taking over, if Reeves continues to clamp down defensively, and if LeBron keeps leading with fire, then the rest of the West better stay alert, because the Lakers are coming. Now we need to talk about Bronny James, because what's unfolding right now is something almost no one anticipated. Ever since the Lakers selected Bronny with the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the buzz around him has been loud. Critics questioned the decision, pointing to his modest college stats at USC. They noted that players like his teammate Boogie Ellis weren't drafted at all. Many dismissed Bronny as simply LeBron's son, a Nepo baby riding his father's name. And to be fair, his rookie season didn't immediately quiet the doubters. Bronny struggled early on. He barely saw the floor, and when he did, it was usually in garbage time. Through his first 23 games, he averaged only 2.3 points, 0.6 rebounds, and 0.6 assists. He shot 32.7% from the field, 25% from three, and 78.6% from the line. For many, that was more proof he wasn't ready for the league. But behind the scenes, something different was happening. Bronny was putting in the work. No flashy highlights, no viral dunks. Just a young player grinding, trying to earn his place. The G League became his proving ground. With the South Bay Lakers, Bronny began to shine. Over 11 games, he averaged 21.9 points, shot 44.3% from the field, 38% from three, and 81.5% from the free throw line. He also averaged 5.3 rebounds, 5.3 assists, and nearly 2 steals per game. Those weren't just solid numbers. They reflected a player gaining confidence and control. He looked more poised, more composed, more like someone who belonged. Then came April 6th. The Lakers were blowing out the top-seeded Thunder. Late in the fourth quarter, Bronny checked in. Now, these are usually throwaway minutes for young players, but not for him. He stepped in and immediately knocked down a deep three. He grabbed a rebound, too. Just over 2 minutes of playing time, but he made it count. It wasn't a huge stat line, but it was efficient, confident, and proof of growth. To put things in perspective, Bronny didn't hit his first NBA three until February 4th in a blowout against the Clippers. Now he's stepping onto the floor with purpose, showing he can impact games even in limited opportunities. Then came a twist no one expected. One of Bronny's toughest critics, longtime Los Angeles Times columnist Bill Plaschke, changed his stance completely. Plaschke, who once ridiculed the Lakers for drafting Bronny, published a column admitting he was wrong. The Nepo baby who arrived amid criticism, he wrote, has risen above the noise and proven people wrong. That's not just a correction, it's a full redemption story. Plaschke praised Bronny for keeping his head down and earning respect. He pointed out that Bronny hasn't been a distraction, as many feared. Instead, he's become a respected figure in the locker room, a quiet but meaningful contributor. Probably the most doubted rookie in the league, Plaschke wrote. But now he's won over fans, inspired his father, and impressed teammates. Even more surprising, Plaschke commended the Lakers' front office. He called it one of their most thoughtful, well-managed situations in recent years. Think about that. A writer who once mocked the entire plan is now applauding how it's worked out. What does this mean? It means Bronny James has earned something more important than stats or starting minutes. He's earned respect from the media, from his team, from fans. He may not be a star yet. He may not play major minutes, but the progress is real. And for a 19-year-old carrying the pressure of a legendary last name, that's an accomplishment in itself. This isn't just about a rookie. It's about overcoming pressure, staying focused, and proving people wrong. Not with words, but with work. Bronny has a long way to go, but based on everything we've seen this season, he's on the right path, and he's moving fast. Now, let's talk about one issue the Lakers still face, and one name that could solve it. Despite having LeBron and Luka, the Lakers still lack size, rim protection, and consistency in the paint. If they want to compete for a championship, that has to change. And one name keeps coming up: Kristaps Porzingis. The 7'2" Latvian star, currently with the Boston Celtics, could be the final missing piece for this Lakers squad. Let's backtrack for a moment. In February, the Lakers shocked the league by trading for Luka Doncic. It was a major move that instantly boosted their talent level. But that deal also cost them size and interior depth. Their low post scoring and rim protection have taken a hit, and it's been noticeable. Caleb Hightower of the Sporting News put it simply: the Lakers' interior play has declined since the trade with Dallas was announced in early February. Now, they have to address that gap, and Porzingis might be the solution. This season with Boston, he's putting up solid numbers: 19.3 points, 6.9 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks per game. He's shooting 48.5% from the field and 40.4% from three. That last stat is crucial. A 7-footer shooting over 40% from deep? That's rare. It could unlock new possibilities for the Lakers' offense. Porzingis isn't just a shooter. He can post up, defend the rim, and thrive in pick-and-roll actions. He offers versatility and size. Pairing him with Luka and LeBron could create matchup nightmares. On defense, Porzingis is an elite shot blocker when engaged. Even when he's not swatting shots, his presence around the rim alters attempts. For a Lakers team that struggles against bigger lineups, adding a player like Porzingis would be a major upgrade. Now, the challenge: he's under contract for $30 million next season, and the Lakers have limited cap space. But reports suggest the Celtics might be open to moving him if it helps them financially and nets future assets. That opens the door for a multi-team trade. One scenario: the Lakers get Porzingis, the Celtics get expiring contracts and picks from a third team. It's complex, but GM Rob Pelinka has pulled off big trades before. If there's a way, he'll find it. Of course, health is always a concern with Porzingis. He was limited to just 7 games last postseason due to a calf strain and a torn retinaculum. Injuries have followed him throughout his career, but in a reduced role alongside LeBron and Luka, he might stay fresher and more effective. Nothing is guaranteed, but if the Lakers can land Porzingis, they'd fix their biggest flaw. They'd add size, shooting, rim protection, and a legitimate third star. LeBron's time is limited. Luka is in his prime. The championship window is open now, and with Porzingis, it could swing even wider.